Um, this video is for everybody on Twitter because I can feel the energy that people mad at me. I smoke a lot now, and it's like I don't have to smoke. I smoke a lot because I'm told to my wife a lot of times so she can channel me. There's a lot of things I don't understand about the way Sartu communicates with me. But I know that I just know, like this jacket I'm wearing, I'm warm because of Sartu. That's it. This hoodie, the woman talks to me. She can talk to me anytime, any place. Like, I don't know how that shit works. I don't. I really don't. I don't know what's up with Erica, but I know that it's not normal for somebody to just walk off after they've had a baby a baby period. Like, that's just not normal. It happens, but that doesn't make it normal. I just want to make contact with her. I don't know who she's with. I know Matt Field sold her, and he's painting roses. What's wrong with this country? It's like, let's talk about Twitter. I go to people's profiles and maybe leave the Officer Rocks video. Like, this is what happened to me. I see all these, I say Black Lives Matter and shit like that. It's just a fucking hashtag. I use that hashtag to get attention. And then all of a sudden I see people, everybody that they talk that the African American community talks about under Black Lives Matter is dead. They're dead. Value life, Kerry Washington, and everybody else. I'm just picking on you right now, my Somalian sister. You look like Muna. And no, I'm not talking about Muna or to Muna publicly very often because she's at rest. I finally got that woman's spirit to settle. That's what was happening. I can't get a job. You're not up to date, or the work with somebody. For somebody to be an engineer means they can figure it out. And when your family needs help, it's like, okay, let me go home and take care of something. You can't work from home a lot of times, and especially with people like Matt Field poisoning your house, poisoning your wife, selling your wife. Well, you guys have all these semantics. There's a certain amount of human dignity that I will always give Erica because I said, through sickness and health till death do us part. That doesn't mean I have to be next to her physically for the rest of my life. That's insane. And anybody that's trying to criticize me for looking for Erica is fucking nuts and morally defunct. It's that simple. Morally defunct. Take that to the bank. Take that with you before Allah. And that draws so many, that hits so many chords that I call God Allah. But it's okay for a white person to call him source energy. It's okay. The land of the free, home of the brave, freedom of religion, freedom of speech, right to bear arms. The thing is, I record my discussions so that people can know that I'm normal. That's it. It's like I talk better than most of you politicians. Most of you can't, and the reason why is because I'm honest. Most of you politicians are not honest, so you can't make videos. That's how I got Nasser's ass and figured out that he was sabotaging my relationship with Sartu. She's in Milledgeville. Oh, she doesn't fuck with you. And then Sartu is like taking me on these urban walkabouts, showing me feathers and shit. I don't know how that shit works. I don't know. Sartu knows that I'm not a stalker. You people don't know Sartu that are criticizing me for looking for her. That woman would beat my ass. Like, I'm a deer in headlights with that woman. I'm literally paralyzed at her touch. Paralyzed. I can't do anything. I cannot do anything. It's a different style relationship. And the thing is, people who criticize me about my relationship with Muna Ahmed, they don't know marriage. They don't know women at all. With Muna says, if Muna tilts her head, it's like, I am a deer in headlights. When I told Muna, I said, I'm leaving Erica. I'm never speaking to her again. She doesn't exist. Muna looked like me like I was a piece of shit. And I was terrified. But the thing is, like a wife, she healed that shit. She's like, it's okay. As long as you don't let her go. And even after her exodus, in the hereafter, she let me know this is how you do things for your daughter's emotional well-being, so she doesn't end up with a man that will just, she's gone missing. And then there's all these people like Mike Simcoe, nigga, you ain't gonna see your wife again. No, you're never gonna see your ex again. How does he know? This is normal. And then I can feel the criticism intuitively about me posting those coronavirus videos. It's like, if people really want to stay safe, wouldn't you want to know what's happening in Wuhan, where the shit came from? Wouldn't people want to know why McGill University and factcheck.org say patently false information when there's patents in PDF form? What's wrong? And the thing is, I'm being set up left and right. Raymond Gordon, it's okay for him to fuck up my whatever it's called, the court document, and say I'm using sex toys on my daughter. It's perverse. It's perverse. And that white woman, I'm saying that white woman can use the same style back massager to massage a baby and hit him on the butt. I didn't even massage Coral's butt. I did some normal daddy-daughter horse play. I was horse playing with my daughter Coral, and I can't even see her through a screen. I'm being denied food stamps. People's Choice payee service is stealing my Social Security. I haven't seen one check. And I'm running out of money from Branch and Barrel, who condoned Bill the Cook lynching me. He looked at me and said, Stefan, how many loops does it take to tie a noose? That is a threat. Sam clearly knew about it because I looked at her, said that's the equivalent of a swastika. That's not going. Mel Gibson say some shit about some Jews. He's bad. He's anti-Semitic. Something's wrong with Mel Gibson. But these fools over at the Avalon, it's okay. It's okay for Officer Rocks to say something anti-Semitic to a nigger. It's okay. I know I could be dragged out of this house at any moment. I know nobody respects adverse possession because there is no respect for the law. Period. No respect. I got good sense. I'm channeling spirits. It's a fucking hobby. Because get this, when people run out of shit to do, they run out of options, they go to psychics. But guess what? Psychics cost money. I don't have any to spend on that. So I'm doing the shit myself. I get all this criticism. You don't know Linux that well. Why are you worried about it? It's like, I don't know what Danny Loves is doing to my computer. I'd have no idea, but I know that my computers stopped working. I know my computers, he's not the first one. It's like, it's some kind of conspiracy. This whole thing at Facebook, when I first opened the Thaka Ali account, when they didn't know who I was, I don't know what was going on, because I know my phone is monitored. My iPhone, I tried to hook it up to my Wi-Fi hotspot, it will not get a web page. All the pictures from Regram from Instagram disappeared. What the fuck is up with my Instagram profiles disappearing? Yes, I said, if Matt Field comes on my property, I will cut his head off. That's Stand Your Ground. George Zimmerman was able to shoot Trayvon Martin on Stand Your Ground, so I could cut Matt Field's head off on Stand Your Ground. What's up with that? What's up with that? What's wrong with this country? What is wrong with it? I'm not seeking refuge with Russia. If they pick me up, I'm going. And a lot of black people go to Russia because they get better treatment. And I know Russia has issues. That's a huge country. They have a population of neo-Nazis and everything else. I don't even know Russian. But I do know this. When I meet Eastern Europeans, they treat me a hell of a lot better than Americans do. So it's not a race thing. It's not because somebody's from the Caucasus Mountains. I say Caucasoid, I say pink people, because I'm trying to differentiate the treatment that I get. That's it. That is it. That is it. And the thing is, there's clearly something different because it's like the Bible story of the three races coming from Noah doesn't completely make sense to me, because the thing is, we would be it would be systematic. It would be clear that, you spit out a white baby every now and then. A Caucasoid baby would be spit out. An Asian person would have a baby with African features systematically. A Caucasoid person would have an Asian baby. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. So you know what I do? I get on the internet and I just read shit. There was a store called Abyssinian Vibrations. There's a video by the group called Outkast. It was a very popular group when I grew up. I went to school with Big Boy's little brother. I went to Beach High School in Savannah. And his wife was perched up in front of Kroger. And she gave me all this information that sounded weird as fuck to me. She was like, white people was descended from some conehead people in the mountains or some shit like that. I was like, this woman crazy. This woman is crazy. And I say the word bitch a lot because it gets attention. That's it. It's like I need attention. I started asking for help with Coral. It's been a year. It's been a year since SCDC fired me on semantics. I told Brian I could come in at 9:30 because I have to get my child to school before I could get on the train to get here, and then turn around and make it back in time to pick her up from aftercare. And then I forgot his name, but the HR guy, he would not allow me to appeal anything. It's like I just got fired because I was coming at 9:30 instead of 9 o'clock. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. So it's like, I know I've been blackballed. It's like SCDC is fucked up. They still looking to fill the same position. Web.com still looking to fill the same position. It's like after NASA, all I could get was bad jobs. That was it. Those are bad jobs. Web.com, SCDC, RentPath, Kevin Rothwell. It's okay for him to walk up on me and menace me. So I said, back the fuck up off me, bitch. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? That man has military training. He could choke me, he could stab me, he could do anything and walk right out the goddamn door. It's okay. It is okay. Something's wrong. All I want is a job. I want my child. I want to make sure that my wife of a previous marriage, Erica, is safe. Matt Field poisoned Muna. Nobody wants to talk about that. He admitted it when he was painting that Michael Jackson-ass mural of her. I'm sorry for smoking with Muna. Muna smoked cigarettes all the time. Muna smoked weed regularly. She had lung cancer, but she was not about to die anytime soon. She did tell me on August 13th she had 3 months to live. But she lived longer than that. She saw me on October 16th and she was normal. From all estimates that I looked at and all the math I did, Muna Ahmed should have lived at least 2 years. At least. And with the right diet, it could have went a lot longer than that. I was customizing smoothies. If anybody remembers some of the old Instagram accounts where I was making smoothies, Muna was using those smoothies to extend her life. And then there's a lot of things that I said after her exodus, like the phrase cancer curing semen. The thing is semen is full of zinc. So I'm just like, I'm sharing things that people who are insecure with their own sexuality are persecuting me for. So I know people are watching these videos. I don't know what's up with Facebook. I can't even post to Facebook. What is Mark Zuckerberg hiding? What is factcheck.org hiding? What is the CDC hiding? Because now we have these information portals. People don't surf the web anymore. There's so much information out on the web. If Facebook says this is wrong information about COVID-19, then you're ostracized. But if you go outside the web, and I'm not even talking about going to some conspiracy theorist website. I'm talking about the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. Just somebody explain it, because I want to see my daughter. I want to see her in person. I don't want to see her behind a screen. I never molested my daughter. I would never touch my daughter or any fucking child. I would never rape a woman. I'm being called rapist behind my back, child molester, all this bullshit. I'm just fucking fed up. And I want Sartu because we can work together peacefully. We can be quiet. We can have our life. We can get our daughter, and we can just be a normal white picket fence family. If a lot of these coronavirus bans were lifted, and if I could make contact with her, and let's say I'm crazy. It's not normal for a 28, 29-year-old woman to be represented by a dishonest derelict like Nasser Ahmed. It's that simple. She doesn't even like Nasser. So of course Nasser's saying things like, she doesn't fuck with you. She's in Milledgeville. And stop talking. He threatened me so many times with talking about me and Sartu being married. He threatened me. Sartu will let me know. Sartu is a well-spoken, outspoken, strong African woman. So the behaviors that I've been seeing since I've been in Alpharetta, Georgia are not characteristic of Sartu, and I want to see her to make sure that she's okay. That's how men act. A lot of y'all motherfuckers ain't men. That's why y'all motherfuckers popping the blue pills.